Right now at 5, Madisonians on the west side are sharing their concerns with a city plan to improve their neighborhood.
Popular conservative speaker Ben Shapiro set to speak at UW, but not all students are on board with this.
And our Jalen Banks has the story of a volunteer at St. Mary's Hospital this giving season in a revamped News 3 Now segment, Time for Kids. You're watching News 3 Now at 5. Thanks for staying with us, everyone. Eric will be back tomorrow. Tonight, a meeting is scheduled to discuss the plan for the Sauk Creek corridor in Madison. It's something that's created some issues for neighbors who live on the west side who have concerns with the city's plans to improve the area. Our Catherine Merck spoke with both the city and a group that plans to voice their worries this evening. Catherine?
Susan, some people living on the west side fear trees around the Sauk Creek area could be removed as part of this effort. The city says it's still too early in the process for the group to be so worried, and hopes tonight becomes a way to reach common ground.
We feel everyone has a right to this kind of space, and we want to continue that space for the next generation.
Gwen Long says the creek by her home is the root of her community. Some parts of recent city plans to change the area have her and her neighbors concerned about trees that could be cut down as part of the development.
Once these trees are gone, they're not going to be coming back in our lifetime. So we want to meet with and work with the city to, when they plan this project, they salvage and save as many of these trees as possible.
She and her group, the Friends of Sauk Creek, have signs up throughout the neighborhood that say the trees would be cut down as a result of this plan. The people behind the project with the city tell me it's too soon to make that kind of claim.
We don't have all the answers at this point, and part of what we're trying to do is just all get on the same page, get that conversation started, and get folks kind of the baseline information that the city has.
At a meeting Monday night, the city will address the three main aspects affecting the corridor: the water, the people who live there, like Gwen, and the land with the trees she cares about.
We want to hear from the community what they're interested in, and have that conversation based on new data that we're getting.
Despite their differences, both the city and the Friends of Sauk Creek say they share a common belief. They want to turn a new leaf by coming together to keep the creek healthy.
We want a good outcome for everyone.
The meeting to discuss the project starts at 6:30 p.m. at Vel Phillips Memorial High School's auditorium at Tree Lane and Gammon Road.
Catherine, thank you. Today, a funeral was held for a 22-year-old Cottage Grove firefighter who died from a motorcycle accident. Gavin Wendrick joined the fire department in 2022 alongside his father, who has been with the department since 1998. The accident happened on National First Responders Day, a day honoring the bravery and selflessness of people just like him. Now, an update to a deadly shooting at the Harmony Apartments on Madison's east side that killed a 15-year-old. Madison police say they have recovered the vehicle used by the suspects. So far, no arrests have been made in the shooting. Investigators have not yet publicly identified the people involved. It's unclear if police know their identities. Detectives have been searching for the shooting suspects since October 10th, when 15-year-old Kaisha Miller was shot and killed. 3 other teenagers were injured in the shooting. Police say they recovered nearly 50 rounds at the scene. The early October incident was the second deadly shooting at Madison's Harmony Apartments on the Far East Side within a 3-month period. A live look outside on this Monday evening. A beautiful and sunny day. Truly no better way to start the work week. Let's get a look at your first warned forecast. Meteorologist Alex Harrington is on the weather patio. Nice evening out there, Alex.
Yeah, for sure, Susan. I just realized here it's getting breezy on the patio. Temperatures are cooling off right now. Current temperature is 62 in Madison, 61 in Middleton, 62 to the west and Cross Plains. But what I forgot to do here is I forgot to put the blue glasses on because we're having cool air moving in from the north and from the west. 51 in Camp Douglas right now, hanging on to 59 degrees in Mineral Point, and 63 our friends in Janesville. Our temperatures are cooling off. You kind of see the yin and the yang here, folks, of the yellows over portions of southern Wisconsin, let's say from Prairie du Chien to the Dells up towards Wautoma and off to the south and east towards Janesville. Then you go west of there up towards La Crosse, you see the blue. That's the cold air that's going to be sweeping in from the north and from the west as we carry on here over the course of the next couple hours. Temperatures will take a tumble, and we see the temperatures tumbling over the course of the next 10 days. Normal is about 50 for this time of year. We're going to go below normal later in the week. Later next week, we'll go back above normal. But you might be wondering, are we going to be having some precipitation with these temperature changes? I'll be talking about that in Maine weather and also showing some of our viewer photos. You can hear the wind out here right now. You could submit those viewer photos to us. Doesn't matter if it's rain or shine. We'd like to see them. Channel3000.com/weather. Looking forward to seeing them, and we'll catch folks here in just a bit.
All right, boy, look at how dark it is out there on the patio already. Sign of the season. Yes. Alex, thank you. Memorial Union is preparing for a popular conservative commentator to speak to thousands of crowds, but not all students believe Ben Shapiro or his ideas have a place on campus. Our Armand Rahman is live outside Memorial Union now. Armand, can we expect to see counter-protesters tonight?
Yeah, we can, Susan. In the next half hour, protesters who say that Shapiro's views are hateful are expected to gather out here. Now, if you remember last October, another conservative commentator, Matt Walsh, came here on campus to speak, and he was met with a large group of people who did not want him here. And now with Shapiro, who is Jewish, being very vocal about the Israel-Hamas conflict, I can only expect to see a group just as large out here tonight. Many of his views have been called Islamophobic and Zionist by people against him. Now, I spoke with the head of Young Americans for Freedom, who is organizing Shapiro's visit here tonight, and they say they welcome any opposing viewpoints as long as they're done so safely, and he's expecting this to be the largest conservative speaking event on campus here in the campus's history. I'll be here all night to see if any of these groups clash along with their ideas. For now, live outside Memorial Union, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
Armand, thank you. In a surprising move, Brewers clubhouse leader Craig Counsell will not be returning at the helm of the crew. Andrew Banstra joins us now with what happened. Andrew?
Yes, Susan, that's the question. What did happen? And the question looming over the Brewers all season long was, will Craig Counsell return? But no one ever considered that the Milwaukee native might go to the Cubs. And this morning, that is exactly what the Brewers' winningest manager in franchise history did. Counsell signed a 5-year, $40 million contract with the Cubs, make that the Brewers' rival in the Cubs. That'll make him the highest paid manager in baseball. MLB managers notoriously make significantly less money compared to their counterparts in other sports, and Counsell wanted that to change. He was very vocal about that. His new contract resets the market for MLB managers and how much they make, and $2.5 million more is what he's making in Chicago as compared to his offer in Milwaukee. While Brewers fans may wish Counsell the best, it's hard to say that this move does not hurt. Counsell grew up in the Milwaukee area, played for the Brewers, and managed them the last 9 seasons. Now the question becomes, who will the crew target as their next skipper?
We will continue to follow it. Andrew, thank you. Packer fans, mark your calendars. The 2025 NFL Draft will be held April 24th through the 26th. League officials made the announcement at Lambeau Field this afternoon. The NFL announced it selected Green Bay as the host for this highly anticipated event back in May. After a disappointing loss in Bloomington, the Wisconsin Badgers are looking for a bounce back. Up next, a date with Northwestern this Saturday. Sports director Zach Hanley is at Buck and Honey's tonight in Monona with a preview of tonight's taping of the Wisconsin Huddle.
Another Monday means we're back in Buck and Honey's in Monona for this week's Wisconsin Huddle. Joining me today, Tanner Bordolini. We're going to look back at the loss at Indiana, preview Wisconsin's upcoming game against Northwestern, and we're also going to have some fun. We're going to take Tanner Bordolini inside the kitchen, and we're going to cook up some shrimp. We're going to see how that goes. If you can't make it here tonight, you got about a little over an hour to get here. If you can't make it tonight, you can always tune in every Friday at 6:30 right here on News 3 Now.
All right, Zach, thank you so much. News 3 Now is teaming up with SSM Health to relaunch our Time for Kids segments with a renewed focus centered around telling stories on the health and well-being of kids and family. Our Jalen Banks will be spearheading this relaunch, and he joins us now with the first story of this new endeavor. Jalen?
Susan, this week we are focusing on giving back as we enter the holiday season. I was able to spend an afternoon with one volunteer who says volunteering has impacted him more than he expected. You'd imagine most high schoolers in their free time would use it hanging out with friends, playing video games, going to sporting events. But on top of that, Justin Mankey also finds time to volunteer at St. Mary's Hospital.
There's all these people here who are like in their worst position right now. They're injured or they're sick, but the smiles on their faces, the amount of gratitude they give you, like how kind they are, it just shows, like, even in this position, it's amazing.
When Justin volunteers, he'll deliver flowers to patients, transport patients in wheelchairs, and just help where he can.
I really just want to kind of give back to like the health profession.
That motivation to give back comes from the time he spent in the hospital as a child.
It's just taught me to kind of look at life in a different perspective. I had a lot of injuries. I had a slight heart condition when I was a kid, so I still have to check up on that a little bit.
And through his own medical struggles and now volunteering, he hopes to encourage others to keep going.
And you gotta fight through it. You gotta keep working, keep moving, because eventually, hopefully, things will turn out for you.
And the way you all at home can give back this holiday season is by going to our website and downloading our colorful connection coloring sheets. After you finish making it beautiful and writing a kind message, you'll then mail it to SSM Health, and they will take these to children in the hospital who are spending the holidays there. You can find a download link right now on our homepage on channel3000.com.
Jalen, congratulations. Thank you. Looking forward to this new campaign. Still ahead tonight at 5, an update on the protest that greeted Ben Shapiro on UW's campus. Plus, the Trump trial continues. The former president testified in court today. We have that and more next. Stocks closed higher, building on last week's big gains. The Dow Industrials added 34 points. The Nasdaq gained 40, and the S&P 500 tacked on 7.5. We'll be right back.
Stoughton Health has 3 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have clinics in Oregon, Stoughton, and McFarland with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
At Foster Funeral and Cremation Services, we honor legacies. Let us take care of the arrangements so you can focus on saying goodbye. Veteran-owned and operated. Experience exceptional care and affordable service with Foster Funeral and Cremation Services.
Trust your feet to Morgan's Shoes.
Loa Footwear, a name synonymous with premium outdoor footwear for 80-plus years. Our patented mono-wrap construction wraps the foot in a lightweight yet firmly supportive frame. We use a softer polyurethane in our midsoles that provides better shock absorption and ultimate comfort underfoot. Plus, our patented Gore-Tex liner is more durable and creates a smoother fit, thus less potential for blisters or discomfort.
Comfort with style. Trust your feet to Morgan Shoes.
Morgan Shoes, Hilldale.
No matter what kind of store you visit, no matter what kind of tobacco you ask for, it's illegal to sell tobacco products to anyone under 21. So remember to bring your ID. It will get checked. Because in Wisconsin, 21 means 21, no matter what.
At Lawton Cates, being prepared and confronting every aspect of your injury case with honesty, integrity, and innovative solutions has earned us a reputation for excellence in representing the injured. Because at Lawton Cates, your life counts.
Get 11% off everything automotive at Menards. Wiper blades? Copy that. Motor oil? Done. Trust Menards for all your automotive needs. Prevent diesel fuel from gelling in colder climates with House Diesel Treat. Only $11.99 after rebate. Quaker State Full Synthetic Motor Oil delivers strong engine performance while providing unsurpassed protection. Save today on a 5-quart jug. Just $19.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Stoughton Health has 3 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have clinics in Oregon, Stoughton, and McFarland with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Tonight, join us for a heated debate as West Side neighbors rally against plans threatening the survival of Salt Creek's trees. City officials clash with community voices. Plus, find out how Madison schools handle the first day of new schedules. Tonight at 6.
The UW takes the lid off of alcohol sales this season. I'm looking at the impact this new policy could have before, during, and after the games. Tapping into the issues surrounding alcohol in the arenas. Tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
The father of a suspected mass shooter has reached a plea deal with prosecutors in Illinois. Robert Cremo Jr. is accused of being criminally reckless when he signed his son's application to buy a gun 3 years before the Highland Park shooting. Last year, his son used the rifle to kill 7 people at a 4th of July parade. Cremo Jr. pleaded guilty to 7 counts of reckless conduct and agreed to testify at his son's criminal trial. He will serve 60 days in jail, complete 100 hours of community service, and be on probation for 2 years. The date for his son's trial has not been set. Former President Trump testified in court today in the $250 million civil fraud case against him, his family, and his company. Trump is accused of fraudulently inflating the value of his properties to obtain loans and other benefits. The trial could determine the fate of the Trump Organization, losing control of some of his marquee properties, including Trump Tower.
I am certain that he will engage in name-calling and taunts and race baiting and call this a witch hunt. But at the end of the day, the only thing that matters are the facts and the numbers. And numbers, my friends, don't lie. Thank you.
This news comes as the one-year countdown to the 2024 presidential election begins. CBS News just released national polling data that shows Trump currently has a 5-point lead over Biden, which is outside of the margin of error. Let's head back out to Memorial Union now on campus where our Armand Rahman is. Armand, the last time we saw you, it was pretty quiet down at the Union. Are there more crowds
nothing here.
gathering
A
now?
little bit of a group gathering out here, but it is... Yes, Susan, there are some crowds gathering right here now, but it has remained a little quiet so far here. Now, a little bit about security tonight. As I said, the Young Americans for Freedom say they welcome opposing viewpoints, and it is a free event. However, they encourage people to register beforehand. Anyone who is not registered will be asked to stand in a standby line outside. They are expecting upward of 1,200 attendees inside as well. So we will be out here again to see how the protests, counter-protests rather, develop out here outside Memorial Union. For now, in Memorial Union, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
All right, we will check back with you, Armand. Thank you. Let's head over to weather now and get a check on the forecast. Meteorologist Alex Harrington.
Close enough.
Sorry, if I need some coffee, is back with another check on those temperatures. Hi, Alex.
Hey there, Susan. Sure am, and I did the costume change. We got the blue glasses on because we're going to be the weather, because cooler temperatures are going to be moving into the area as we go down through the rest of this week. A little bit of rain, so we can keep the blue glasses for that too. Tuesday night going on into Wednesday. Once we get past Wednesday, things will dry out. Temperatures out there right now, I was just out on the patio. It's breezy. They are cooling down. We're still 62 in Madison, so that's warm, but look off towards the north and towards the west. Our friends up by Black River Falls, 51 degrees. Viroqua down at 50, so a 10-degree swing here across the area. And it will take just a couple hours for that cool air to get down here. But still very pleasant out there, very nice. You might want to take your dog out for a walk, although it will be a bit breezy out there. Again, 62 in Madison, 62 in McFarland, 61 in Middleton. Our friends out to the west in Cross Plains at a nice 62 degrees. Now let's fast forward here. Zooming in on Dane County proper, by the time we get to midnight, temperatures are already in the upper 30s to the lower 40s. We'll do 43 in Madison, 40 in Cross Plains, 39 to the northwest, our friends out towards Sauk City. Few clouds out there, that strong northwest breeze overnight. Low temperatures 38, 39 degrees, so a big difference from where we were last night, where we had temperatures in the 50s, and then they were rising. Then as we carry on here into your Tuesday, notice the green starting to fill in. A shower or two is possible as we go on into your later Tuesday afternoon, but more likely Tuesday evening going on into your Wednesday. High temperatures on your Tuesday, 50. and that's normal for this time of year. So we're back to normal. That's our weather words. As we look at our temperature trends here over the course of the next week, back to normal Tuesday and Wednesday, below normal by the time we head to the weekend. And then as we head out into next week, the temperatures will go back above normal. So that's something to look forward to, folks, once we get through. Pretty chilly weekend. Rainfall amounts here, again, stray shower or possible Tuesday night going on into Wednesday. Then as we carry out into the upcoming weekend, those rain chances go back down. So we just have a little bit of rainfall in our forecast here. That's in our bottom line. Back to normal in the temperature department Tuesday and Wednesday. Few showers as we go Tuesday night into Wednesday. And then a chilly weekend is ahead here, folks. We see that in our 7 to 10 day. There are the rain chances going away by the time we get to Thursday and Friday. Our temperatures are back below normal. So we head towards the Veteran Day weekend. We'll do below normal temperatures there, folks. Carrying out into next week, temperatures warm back up just a bit, folks. You know I love my viewer photos. I'm going to bring them in. I like to show the weather, not just talk about the weather. Thank you, Alice from Prairie du Sac, sending us this very fall festive-like photo. You can send us those photos at channel3000.com/weather. All you got to do is just scroll down on the page and post your own photo, and we'll see if we can get them here on air. Got a little bit of traffic, though, to talk about here, folks, as well. Things are working pretty good on the Beltline, westbound at 62 miles per hour, eastbound on 12, going south at about 60 miles per hour. A little on the fast side if you're heading on I-39 north and southbound to 70, 75 miles per hour. Swinging on down, our friends in Janesville, northbound at 80, so a little bit on the fast side there. Southbound heading Janesville down towards Beloit and towards the Wisconsin-Illinois border. Pretty fast go at 80 miles per hour, and up to the north and to the west. In the Dells, also moving pretty fast on I-90, 80 miles an hour.
All right, Alex, thank you. Coming up next at 5, it's one of the most common neurological diseases, and many Americans don't know the symptoms. We share what to look out for, the subtle signs that someone is having a seizure when we come back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
You're the people who make junk disappear?
We brought a whole truckload of magic.
1-800 Got Junk, I love you.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
At Foster Funeral and Cremation Services, we honor legacies. Let us take care of the arrangement so you can focus on saying goodbye. Veteran-owned and operated. Experience exceptional care and affordable service with Foster Funeral and Cremation Services.
Surgenian's landfill-free guarantee has kept more than 20 million pounds of commercial and residential carpet and pad from area landfills. Visit Madison's largest showroom of flooring options, including eco-friendly products. Local, sustainable Surgenian's.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet? Commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
Hey, Dad, we're running low.
We'll be all right.
What is going on here?
Insulation? I'm chilly.
I can't help you with the decoration, but I can help you replace these windows fast.
Right now, buy one window and you'll get one free. Plus, no interest until 2025. And we'll get it done Feldco fast.
Buy one window, get one free, and soon. Hurry. Call now.
Call 866 for Feldco.
Can you stay at home and shop for a vehicle in your pajamas? Yes! Bergstrom Automotive offers express purchase so you can complete all parts of your vehicle purchased online. Or you can come in and see us, even in your pajamas. And the cookies are always fresh. So you just bought a vehicle from us. Will we give you a week to drive it and return it if you don't love it? Yes. Love it or return it? Yes, it's that easy. You've been told no before? Join the Bergstrom Automotive family for the yes. Bergstrom for the yes.
You're the people who make junk disappear?
We brought a whole truckload of magic.
1-800-JUNK, I love you.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point.
You're watching News 3 Now at 5.
November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month, and local doctors want us all to be aware of who's at risk for the disease. Lung cancer is the second most common cancer in the United States. Doctors say the best way to defend against it is early screening, especially for high-risk individuals. Screening is recommended annually for those between the ages of 50 and 80, those with a 20-year or more smoking history, and those who smoke now or have quit in the past 15 years.
It's really one of the better screening methods that we have in medicine. So that's one of the major advances in lung cancer care. And so we're wanting to make sure that people are aware of it, to get screened if they're eligible, and to hopefully make some impact on this terrible disease.
When detected too late, survival rates fall from 61% to just 7%. According to the American Lung Association, according to doctors, the screening method for lung cancer is quick and painless. Just start by reaching out to your primary care doctor for a risk assessment. It is also National Epilepsy Awareness Month. According to the CDC, around 3.4 million Americans live with this brain condition. And doctors warn that many Americans don't know the symptoms of a seizure. A person could be having a seizure if they are staring into space, having unnatural speech or laughter, and blinking rapidly. If someone is experiencing a seizure, make sure to lay the patient on their side and in a safe place, away from sharp or heavy objects.
Do not put anything inside their mouth, especially spoon or your fingers. Patients are never going to swallow their tongue. It is physically impossible to swallow the tongue.
Since seizures can last sometimes seconds or even minutes, doctors say time them and call 911 if they continue for more than several minutes. The CDC says epilepsy can be caused by different medical conditions that affect a person's brain. We'll get a final check on your First Warn forecast when we come back.
Stoughton Health has 3 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have clinics in Oregon, Stoughton, and McFarland with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
How much money have you wasted trying to find the right shade of foundation to match your skin tone? You end up with so many unused bottles, yet you can't bear to throw them out. Now there's Color Beauty Self-Adjusting Foundation, which means you'll never search for the perfect shade again.
It's really difficult for me to find a good tone foundation. I usually purchase about 3 or 4 and sometimes mix them. Color Beauty is a game changer in finding the right foundation. You put it on your skin and it transforms into your own skin tone.
The Color Beauty foundation is so simple to put on. My skin looks great and it just looks awesome.
The key to the innovative Color Beauty formula is tiny color beads that release and blend to perfectly match your skin tone as you apply it. The foundation is white when it comes out of the bottle, but when I begin to apply it, it adjusts to blend perfectly with the color of my skin.
My biggest problem area is my cheeks right here. Color Beauty feels really light on my skin, and I can tell that it is pretty full coverage, so it looks like I don't have too much foundation on, but it is covering all my acne scars like I was saying before. I actually really love it. It's weightless and it's full coverage, and also it literally just matches my skin as soon as I put it on. It's no work. I've never experienced a foundation like this.
Color Beauty only comes in 2 colors, light and medium. If you have fair skin or you burn easily, go with the light. If you have darker skin, go with the medium. Plus, with an SPF of 50, they're getting the highest level of sun protection in a lightweight formula. And best best of all is Color Beauty's exclusive special. Order this Thanksgiving and get 40% off. That means you'll get the color adjusting foundation, the skin smoothing primer, and the fan favorite lash enhancer for thicker, longer looking lashes at 40% off. Plus, get free shipping. Visit color40.com or call the number on your screen.
Progress means producing renewable fuels for trucks on the road today. We're partnering with farmers to develop these fuels using everything from plant byproducts to cow manure. And then using those fuels to help lower the life cycle carbon intensity of the transportation industry. Driving the world forward today while forging new roads to the future. That's energy in progress.
Stoughton Health has 3 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have clinics in Oregon, Stoughton, and McFarland with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Coming up on the CBS Evening News, an American company up for a Global Innovation Prize given by Prince William. Wait to hear about the business trying to recycle clothes and at the same time reduce greenhouse gas emissions and global warming. That and more news tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Badger fans are finally able to enjoy alcoholic beverages at basketball and hockey games this season. Coming up tonight at 6, our Shane Hogan takes a deep dive into the issues of alcohol in the arenas. This Friday, nominations for the 66th Annual Grammy Awards will be announced. The award show presented by the Recording Academy of the United States. It will air live from 7 o'clock to 10:30 February 4th right here on CBS and will stream on Paramount Plus. Alex, here with the final check of the weather. This kind of weather is a gift.
It is. We just won a Grammy in the weather department today with temperatures in the 60s to near 70 degrees.
Some kind of award you should get, definitely.
But flashback to fall. Back to normal Tuesday and Wednesday, a few showers Tuesday night going into Wednesday. Chilly weekend is ahead, but you know what, Susan and folks, this is what we expect for this time of year. 40s to near 50 degrees, showers here and there, breezy conditions, so really can't be beat. All in all, the forecast is looking pretty good.
Not bad. Yeah, it could be a lot worse.
Could be.
Alex, thank you. Thanks for watching tonight, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Hope to see you back here for News 3 Now at 6. The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell is coming up next.